Glad to have Jackie Rosswurm of the Foundation for Educational Excellence joining us. Jackie, we talked a few months back about your group kind of soliciting teacher ideas for projects they'd like to pursue, and we were also doing some fundraising also for projects that are not in regular school budgets. You've just had the wonderful experience of dropping by classrooms with a whole lot of balloons and big checks. Tell us all about it.
Yes, we have. We just recently were able to give out some grants, our spring grant cycle. We went to 17 schools with 25 grants awarded, somewhere in the $21,000 range. So it was a really exciting time for us.
That's fantastic. Talk about some of the grants that were funded. Talk about some of the imaginative ideas some of our teachers had.
Well, one of the fun ones that I was able to give out was a teacher, a brand new teacher at Mossy Oaks, music teacher, wanted ukuleles for his music class. So we're going to purchase some ukuleles for him. Also, we supported a grant that would help recreate a turtle environment at one of our schools. They've been studying turtles, and they actually have a pond for turtles, and so we're doing that with them. How about aeronautics and robotics and the STEM program, and we could go on and on and on.
I want to go on and on and on. This is good. How many, you said 17 schools, how many students are being impacted directly by these grants?
For these particular grants, what we do is we figure out how many learning opportunities would we develop, and for this set of grants it will be over 6,000 opportunities for kids.
Wow, that's fantastic. How much has the foundation raised for these projects over the years? And we've talked about Jewels and Jeans in the past. That's just one of the programs you all have done to help fund them, right?
Right. We use our Jewels and Jeans, our annual fundraiser, certainly to support the grants. We also are a recipient of the Bargain Box of Hilton Head grant, and we've received a grant from the Friends of Kalawasi Island. So, since 2009, when we first gave out grants, I'm proud to say that the foundation has now awarded over $168,000 in grants.
That is wonderful, and you get to see the excitement on the teachers' faces and the students as well. Looking back over those years, have you started to see the fruits of those labors coming out even more and more as the kids move on in their school?
We have, and the other exciting thing that we see is when a teacher applies for a grant and receives it, or a team of teachers, and then maybe 2 years later they apply for an additional grant that supports the work that they did in their original grant.
So things do begin to compound year over year, right?
Absolutely, they do.
Oh,
yes.
That's fantastic. Goals for the coming year. What's up next?
Well, we want to keep on doing our good stuff. Fall grants applications will be out soon, believe it or not, and we'll look forward to becoming even bigger and better and supporting teachers and schools and the great innovative things that they're doing.
That's great. How do we find out more about getting involved? You got to have a website, right?
We do have a website. www.foundationedexcellence.com would be the place to look, and we'd be happy to have anybody who has a great idea or who'd like to work with us to come join us.
And again, this is low country people, low country money, low country schools. I mean, it's all staying right here, right?
It's all Beaufort County public schools that we support through the foundation.
That's
yes.
Fantastic. All right, Jackie, thanks again for the update. Jackie Rosswurm of the
welcome.
Foundation for Educational Excellence.